My name is Katie Suttle. I'm a forensic scientist team lead here in the Seized Drugs section of the DPS crime lab in Austin. When we work a case, we start by taking the weight of the substance that was seized because in Texas our punishments are not only based on what the item is, but how much of it there is. We move into a series of screening tests to give us an idea of what the substance could possibly be. We generally start with a screening test called a marquee test. It's a color test that changes different colors on a wide variety of substances. So we continue to see the more common drugs such as methamphetamine and cocaine. Here we have an example of synthetic cannabinoids. I love chemistry and I have always wanted to serve the greater good, and in this way I'm able to combine both of my passions and do something to serve the great state of Texas.
My name is Ryan Christopher, and I am the supervisor of the Firearm and Toolmark Identification Section. As the name suggests, what we primarily deal with is evidence relating to firearms and tool marks, which specifically would include things like bolt cutters, pry bars, and screwdrivers. We primarily look at evidence recovered from scenes such as fired bullets and cartridge cases, and we compare those back to the firearms or the specific tool, and we try to identify or eliminate those items as having been made by those specific tools. In order to process a firearm for what we need to do, what we first do is ensure that the firearm is safe and that there's no obvious safety issues or concerns with test firing it, after which we will then test fire the firearm and recover the samples from those fired bullets and cartridge cases as our knowns. We'll then microscopically compare those knowns and then compare those nodes back to the evidence items that were given. One of the other aspects the Firearm and Toolmark Identification Section does is serial number restoration, where we attempt to recover the serial number that's been obliterated off of a firearm. So what I'm doing is taking this metal plate and attaching it to a strong magnet. I'm then applying the special solution to the area where the obliteration is. The solution will be attracted to the area where the serial number used to reside. I feel like I make a difference because at the end of the day, anytime we release a report, it provides some answer that will give clarity to someone. Sometimes it's not necessarily the answer someone might want, but it's an answer that at least gives someone an idea of what actually might have happened.